So what is up, guys? Before we get into today's reveal, I just want to say about yesterday with the whole Legion stick. This whole wording, ignore it, because technically you can still do a Legion play. When they refer to this unit, it just meant the unit that's in play as the Vanguard. So if you ride on top of it, with this again, it's technically another unit. And to pull off Gildas's Legion play, he has to be on the field, and then when you do the Legion, the effect works, so that's how you build up more of your plays and kind of perform a tiny little Ezel play. So you technically can call 2 more cards with Seeker and Gildas. But without further ado, let's get into our new topic today, which is Great Nature. So, Magical Scientist Tester Fox. During your end phase, when your rear guard is retired, if you are Legion, countercharge 1. Then, if the retired rearguard has the same name as your Vanguard, call a card from your deck with the same name as your Vanguard from your deck to an empty rearguard circle and draw a card. So you're going to get a lot of plussing, again, with Great Nature, which is nice. Other effect. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have another unit in your center column, counterblast 2, and stand one of your... So they buffed him. Now Great Nature is going to be amazing, because they have really good power creep columns now. Counterblast 2, stand one of your rear guards, and that unit gets plus 4,000 power, but retire it. So, legit, this guy got the Polaris effect. The only thing is, the only way you can replace your unit is you're possibly going to be running some Vocal Chickens, because you can technically kill Chicken with this, and that's going to give you a guaranteed 9k, so deck thinning is deck winning, so it looks like your Vocal Chickens are going to be coming back to Legion. Very strong, very equipped. Because this lets you restand your chickens, you're going to be able to call intercept. So you're not going to be limited to the G2 Researcher Fox, which is when this unit is retired during your end phase. If you are Legion, add a card from your deck to your hand with the same name as your Vanguard. So again, rewriting tech. Obviously, you're going to Legion some more, or you're playing Wishy-Washy Raccoon, so on and so forth. So it looks like Great Nature is here to play finally. It took them forever to make them to be played. Now it's game time. Great Nature having a restander Polaris is amazing. Technically, you could run crits in this deck due to the fact this man legit lets you draw a card every time he is attacking. All you need is another unit in the column. Yes, after you do a call, pretty much. Well, you have to have the G2 to get the plussing, sadly. So that's where the plus comes in. So you can technically run some aggressive triggers with this guy in a build, so that's good. Because how I'm reading is that retired rear guard has the same name as your Vanguard. So yeah, every time you call one of these, you technically draw a card. So I'm actually calling of these as 3. But if you're trying to keep up an intercept game, you're calling a cat, you're calling them cat, Vocaloid cat. And that's going to set you up too. So you don't even need the draw, you just keep up the intercept game, you're swinging with crit game. Also, I do like the fact that the Counterblast 2 to restand was a good positive. So this guarantees ourselves some honest hitboxing. So I am looking forward to playing Great Nature again. This is a good update. This is a good buff for Zero's format. Now we got ourselves a Great Nature possible strong season with. I like it. Next is Fervent Professor Guru Tiger. And obviously it goes with Guru Wolf. If you are Legion, discard a card. So if you are Legion means it's continuous. So once you're Legion, you're good to go. So this effect is a continuous, so he's no longer vanilla. To have, if you're Legion, discard a card with the same name as your Vanguard from your hand. So you have 2 pitches, which is this and him. And then you get the following ability, so it's like a Persona Blast. When this unit is retired during your end phase, call them to empty rear guard columns, draw a card, and countercharge 1. So obviously this almost looks like the better unit. And believe it or not, I find this next one funny. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, if you have another unit in the center column, counterblast 2, stand one of your rear guards, and this unit gets 4,000 power. So believe it or not, you are going to be able to run both of these types of Legions if you play it correctly. Definitely nice that they both got the restand, so if you don't pull all the triple rare, you can definitely rock out with Guru Tiger, which is actually really nice. The fact that you'll be able to draw cards after those units retire, which they're going to retire because you're going to give them the 4K, or you're playing Binocular Tiger, and Binocular is going to even power creep your unit further. There will possibly be no defense trigger when playing the new Legion Great Nature because of Binocular Tiger and all the stuff you can do. And the fact that this discard effect isn't a CB, you can technically run camels, draw cards, and countercharge 1, and draw more cards. Again, now Legion Great Nature is going to be in a very good state of mind when it comes to playing aggressive triggers. Now you actually have a good plus engine because your Vanguard is going to help you plus. Discarding 1 and then drawing 2 afterwards is nice with this. And obviously you need to pull the play off with this G2. So obviously you're going to hold on to this G2. all your chickens so you can make awesome restand combos so they're guaranteed 2 damage every turn. That's still going to be the whole point of Great Nature. They're going to guarantee yourself 2 to 3 damage with a trigger, without a trigger. It just depends because you're going to be able to restand because all you have to do is hit the Vanguard. Not hit the Vanguard, you just have to attack the Vanguard and you get a restand play like Polaris. Cable Assistant Guru Wolf, this is what he legions with the Tiger. When this unit attack hits, if the total power was 20,000, which we said it would be, you draw 1 card. It's pretty much that's 20,000 or higher. So like I said, you get a trigger, it goes to this guy, you swing with this guy, he's a 21k column, you get to draw a card. So this counted the booster. I had a feeling it was going to count the booster. So Guru kind of kept this TCG effect, which I was expecting, so that was good. So I'm glad where that's at. But looking at the 2 Legions, this is good. This is strong. Restanding is strong in Zero's format. So not only will you have crits, but you'll also have restands. Now, would you go draw Turbo since you have restands? Yeah, possibly. You can't draw enough cards. You need a lot of your pieces, and you got to draw a lot of intercepts. So obviously, you can judge me on that, but obviously you can go around this deck. You can actually play around with your trigger lineup with this because this guy kind of lets you draw one as long as you call a copy of the G2 of her. But then again, like I said, if you're playing chicken, you're going to get more G2 defense, so you decide on what you want to restand, so on and so forth. So this is where the chicken plays his role, and since we Legion a lot, we're going to be able to keep recycling chickens in our cats so we never run out of intercepts. So Great Nature is going to be really, really good here, and I really do mean that because we recycle with Legion, and because this can search for this again, you can take this trigger out. Who cares if you don't need the fact that you're able to recycle chicken and your melodica cat, you're going to keep doing the play over and over again. And then Great Nature is going to be really good on defense where every time you're restanding, there's going to be good power columns and you're good to go after that. So that's really good. That is actually really good. I am in shock right now how good they just made Great Nature. Set 18 is looking very strong for this clan. Took a while, but I think now they hit their moment of, I can fight in Zero's format because I can restand my units. And not only that, if I restand my chicken or I restand my G2 Researcher Fox, they come back and I draw and I plus more. So I get all possibly maybe 3 PGs by the time I'm at like 3 damage maybe. So something to think about. So yeah, I actually like where Great Nature came from. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. This is hype. I'm ready for this. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. And I'll see y'all another time. This was an amazing update to Great Nature coming in set 18. So they're going to be really, really viable on ladder. Thanks for watching. Peace.